Good afternoon and welcome to WTF Dog Training, where the truth matters. What I want to share today is something that really grates on me. The essence of dog training, that you don't have to use pain to train your dog. There's no reason to use pain to train your dog. Consistency, that's what you need. What I want to show you today is this thing. It's called a prong collar. And when you put it on the dog, it's not supposed to hurt the dog. I wouldn't put it on you, Fly, no way.
We need to stop looking at this tool like it's some sort of special contraption, some medieval torture device.
This is a prong collar, and like I say, the idea is that it checks the dog, but it doesn't just check the dog, it actually sticks in the dog or it pinches the dog's skin. And it's supposed to be a training device, a training collar, if you like, that doesn't cause pain, just a little bit of discomfort.
Prong collars don't puncture the skin. Prong collars create a little bit of discomfort. Yeah.
And I'm going to show you on this video that I'm going to put up where we use a melon, okay, to show you how this melon reacts. Not that it's going to react much. We're going to show you how the melon suffers with this prong collar. Okay, we're going to also link this to a video of a dog trainer in America using a prong collar on a Rottweiler. Okay, the Rottweiler is a little bit car reactive, so he's going to show you how he teaches them with a prong collar that doesn't cause any pain, a little bit of discomfort, on how to train a dog with using this thing. Okay, we don't use these. What we use is this. This is called a martingale collar. This is Fly's martingale collar. Okay, and as you can see, the chain itself, when it's on the dog, if the dog starts to pull, the chain runs up itself. Okay, it runs up itself. But the idea is, when you take these two rings together without the chain, that would be the size of your dog's neck. Okay, that would be the size of your dog's neck. This one's my dog's Fly's, so I'll just show you on Fly how we're going to put it on. Give me back. Good boy. So we take the collar, we pop it on, and as you can see, when it's on his neck, okay, lift your head up, Fly. As you can see, them rings pull together, but I've still got enough room to put my hand underneath it, so it doesn't cause any pain at all. Okay, but it is a training device. It will not teach your dog to walk the heel. That's up to you to teach your dog to walk the heel. This will just help alleviate some of the stress that you can find when you use this. Basically, that noise that you can hear, that teaches Fly that he's going too far. When it checks, when that chain rattles, he knows he's going too far. So he's taught to listen for that noise. When that noise makes, then he doesn't pull anymore. Okay, that's what we use, martingale collars. But please don't use prong collars, shock collars. If you go to a trainer and they want to use a prong collar or a shock collar, walk away from it. That's my advice. Okay, so what we've got today is we've actually got a prong collar, just to show you what prong collars actually do. A lot of these dog trainers that you see and you speak to, they're saying that prong collars are not dangerous to dogs, and they don't hurt dogs at all. So we thought we'd buy a brand new one. So this is the first one I've ever really owned, but as you can see, it's brand spanking new, not been out of the packet. So we're just going to pop that there, open up, and show you what these not dangerous prong collars are. If I can get into the bag. There we are. So this is a prong collar, medieval torture device. That's what I call them. Get it all unwrapped here. So this would be a prong collar, and this is exactly how you would buy it. Like you see, it's just come straight from the shop. The shops you're buying from are really in China. So this is a Chinese type job. So this is what a prong collar looks like, and as you can see, what the prong collar has these little tips on it. Okay, but what trainers do is they take these tips off. So we'll just pop these tips off. Give me a second or two. What we don't want to do is we don't want to cut this video. So you're going to see that we're not going to cut the video at all. It's going to be a straightforward video, no matter how long it takes. We're not going to clip it. We're not going to cut it. You're going to see it exactly as it comes. Okay, so I'm not editing the video. Pop them in my pocket. Okay, so this is a prong collar, as you see. Okay, We don't recommend these because, as far as I'm concerned, these are dangerous objects to use. What we tend to train with are these. These are called martingale collars. Martingale collars go around the dog's neck, clip the lead there, and as the dog starts to pull, you tell him to heel, and it just runs up. Like this, very undangerous to dogs. So this is not a dangerous collar. These are the ones we recommend. So I'll just pop that away. And what we've got here is we've set up a melon. Okay, we set up a melon for you to see what's happening with it. My dogs are jumping about, and we're going to pop this chain around the melon, and then we're going to give it a quick flick. Okay, we're not going to go as powerful as you would when you're training, as these trainers do when they're using these collars, but we're going to show you exactly what happens to the melon. Okay, so if these collars don't do any damage, we know that melons are a little bit softer than dogs' necks because they've got the fur around. Okay, so we'll just zoom out, and then we'll show you. No, you don't want this on fly, it's horrible. Just going to pop this over there, turn up a little bit. Okay, so this is how it works. And then what we're going to do is just give it a quick flick, a bit harder than what the stupid dog trainers you see on where they put it around the neck. So look, it doesn't hurt dogs, it doesn't hurt dogs. This is what you would use properly if you said to heel. So if your dog was pulling, heel. That's a good quick pull. Okay, so I'll pop it off. Now we're going to show you that these things don't do any damage. Okay, let me just pop this off. Pop that in. Now just look here. You can see. Okay, this is a melon, and I didn't do it very hard. Okay, it's 1, 2, several puncture marks in the melon. Okay, so let me just pop it back on like that. There we go. If I can find it. There we go. And I'm going to get the collar out again, but this time I'm going to give it a good old tug, just like they would when they're training dogs. As you see in the video that runs along this clip, okay, there's a video that's running along with this side of this clip, so now I'm going to give it a good tug, okay, as they're doing this video. Now we'll see what happens. Okay, you're going to say heel to your dog and give him a good sharp tug. Now then,
Horrible behavior.
look at these prongs.
Yeah. Only have to do that
And they're
once,
telling you
hopefully.
they don't hurt dogs'
Let's
necks.
see if he wants to chase cars
Okay,
this time.
look at the prong. I'm going to try and pull it out, gently lift it out. Now look at the holes. Excuse me. As you see on the video and the clip I put on, this is exactly what you see on that picture. And this is what they say doesn't hurt dogs. This is ridiculous. This is not a form of training. This is a form of torture. Don't use prong collars. If you've got a trainer who says he's going to get a prong collar, walk away. Don't have them. Okay? View the clip, the rest of the clip, and we'll speak to you very soon. Thanks for watching. And eventually, when we get things sorted out, we're going to start putting some full YouTube videos on of teaching you how to teach your dog to walk to heel, sit, stays, down, stays, reek, all that sort of thing, the proper way. Yep, the way without pain, without suffering. Don't get your dog to suffer. You didn't buy a dog to make it suffer. You bought a dog as a pal, as a friend. Okay, and that's how it should be. Okay, so I'm Graham, a canine behavior specialist, master dog trainer. I work in conjunction with the Happy Dog Training Academy. Our YouTube channel is WTF Dog Training, and we'll see you very soon.